So today I'll be talking to you about stroke. Growing up, I don't know if it's where I grew up or it happens in other parts of Nigeria, but you just hear that back then, you just hear, oh, the person was slapped by a ghost. Thank God for growth and education. Now we know that that ghost was actually a stroke. Stroke is the leading cause of death and disability worldwide. What is a stroke? Okay, a stroke occurs when there is reduced or interrupted blood supply to the brain. This can be because of a blockage or rupture of blood vessels. This is what causes a stroke. How do you know if someone is having a stroke? The American Heart Association recommends using an acronym called FAST. That's F-A-S-T. So if you see any of these signs, you know this person is actively having a stroke. The F there is for face. You ask the person to smile. If the person's face is like drooping to one side, you know that this person is actively having a stroke. The A there is for arms. You ask the person to move their arms. If any of the arms tend to drift downwards, you know that that person is having a stroke. The third one is the S. You ask the person to repeat like a sentence, just a simple sentence. If you notice any slurring or the speech is not really, you can't really comprehend what the person is saying, slurred, or you cannot even comprehend what the person is saying, you know this person is having a stroke. And the T there is for time. If this person has exhibited like the previous signs that I mentioned earlier, time is of the essence. You should try to call emergency services or you take the person to a hospital. Now, like I said earlier, the good news is that stroke can be prevented with little lifestyle changes. The first lifestyle change on my list, you know already. If you eat healthy, whole foods, fruits, veggies. The second on my list, if you're physically active, do exercise, take walks, just try to be healthy generally. The third one is to do your regular cholesterol checks. Speak to your physician, try to do your cholesterol checks, and also you try as much as you can to eat healthy, balanced diets, whole food, stay away from processed food. And the last and the most important is to monitor your blood pressure regularly. Try to monitor your blood pressure regularly. If you're diabetic too, I know in my previous videos I've spoken about comorbid conditions. That's like a condition that can worsen this one if you have this one. I don't know if you understand, but if you're diabetic, you should try to control your blood sugar and your blood pressure too. Take your meds effectively. If you're a smoker, you may want to quit.